discussing the clean air management. By the way, my name is Leslie C. Davad, together with Clarissa Daguimol. Clean air is very important for our health, for the environment, and even for our country's economy. If hugaw ang hangin nga atong gakalanghap, maunsa man ta, diba magkasakit? Even ang animals and plants mga matay. And also, ang mga kumpanya nga gitrabahuan sa mga tao, mahurot ang kwarta tungod kay wala na mga workers na gitrabaho tungod sa mga sakit nga ilang nakuha. Sa panahon karon, daghan na jud kay tag problema no sa pollution, like usok sa sakyanan, pagsunog sa mga basura ug uban pa. So managing clean air is dili lang siya trabaho sa government, no, di ba tinuod? Kundi responsibilidad di sa tanan. By working together, we can keep the clean air and make sure we all breathe easier. So, naay Clean Air Act 1999, no? So, what is the Clean Air Act? So, this law was made to protect our air and make sure it stays clean for all Filipinos. Ang hangin nga atong gakalanghap is nakaapekto gid siya sa atuang health, sa atuang environment, and even sa plants and animals na nakapalibot sa atua. That's why this law is create rules and programs to prevent air pollution in the whole country. There are aspects of Clean Air Act, including the monitoring and assessment, control strategies, pollution prevention approaches, and the last is public awareness and participation. So now let's move on. So first is monitoring and assessment. So when we say monitoring assessment, to manage air pollution properly, we need to check the air regularly. So first is ambient air monitoring. So this means checking the air in a certain place like a city or town, nantawan if limpyo ba siya or hugaw. Ginagamitan na siya machine para ma-measure kung na ba siya smoke or harmful gases are in the air. Makatabang siya para mabalaan kung ang hangin is safe ba siya or makakause of health problems. So for example na, in big cities like Manila, di ba, daghan na dira og mga sakyanan, factoryhan, ug companies. Muni ang makakause of pollution, right? So ang government dayon ang mag-places sa mga air machines in different areas para matest ang air and para masend of reports, para makasend din of reports if mahuman, di ba? So next is National Air Quality Status Reports. This is the official reports made by the government that explain kung unsa ang condition sa air across the Philippines. Ang mga report dayon anaka if ang hangin ba is polluted or clean. Dayon if makita kung unsay result sa air monitoring, diha na dayon sila mag-suggest if unsa ang actions na ilahang i-take, di ba? Next is risk assessment. So it means studying or checking the dangers that air pollution can cause the people's health and to the environment like plants, animals, and water. The second one is control strategies. It means to clean the air, we need to control the sources of pollution. So first is industrial emissions controls. So this is about controlling pollutions from factories. Sa companies, kinahanglan magbutang sila smoke filters or air cleaning machines kay kana siya dako na siya tabang para nga masala o malimpyo ang hugaw nga hangin ay mo gawas. So mas better no nga mag-take of actions para ma-avoid ang mga butang na makahatag og sakit sa mga tao. So next is motor vehicle emissions controls. This is about reducing smoke from cars, tricycles, and etc. So, for example using cleaner fuel like unleaded gasoline or electric vehicles that don't produce smoke at all. So next is power plant emission. This focuses on reducing pollution from power plants which produce electricity. So, for example, is using clean air, renewable energy like solar, wind, or water, or gitawag siyang hydropower, instead of coal or oil, which releases a lot of dirty smoke. The third one is pollution prevention. This part of the law means that it's better to stop air pollution before it happens rather than trying to fix it after the damage is done. Improving ventilation, diba? Aron dili magpundo ang aso o baho sa sulod. Next is energy conservation, pagtipid sa kuryente aron mabawasan ang pollution gikan sa planta ng kuryente. Also, supporting sustainable practices and promoting public transportation. And last is public awareness and participation. The government and schools also teach people about how to help. For example, barangay clean-up drive. Mga tao sa barangay ang kinahanglan nga mag-gather para malimpyuhan ang palibot aron sa nga malikhayan ang mga sakit-sakit, pagtanom og mga kahoy, ug likhayan ang mga pagsunog sa basura kay usa sagna nga makahatag og sakit sa matag usa sa tua. So by working together, we can keep the air clean and make sure we all breathe easier. So now I will give the floor to Miss Clarissa Daguimol.
So para masolusyonan ang problema sa air quality, natay ginatawag og clean air practices. So, kining clean air practices is mo ni siya mga strategies or ang mga ways nga pwede nato nga mahimo para maprotektahan nato ang air quality. So the first one is the law, the Republic Act number 8749 or the Philippine Clean Air Act of 1999. This law aims to reduce the pollution from all sources and promotes environmental awareness. So, mo ni siya ang tubag sa government sa problem sa air quality. Next is we have the clean air practices in construction. So, sa construction sites is kanang grabe gid siya kaabog because of the work that they have to do inside the area. So because of the activities inside, there are large amounts of dust particles which can be harmful not just sa mga workers but also sa mga nearby residents nga makalanghap sa abog. So this is why sa construction sites is they use dust containment tents to trap the dust. So these tents mo siya ang ginatawag og HEPA or the high efficiency particulate air filters, which is siya ang ga-capture sa abog and then para ma-prevent siya sa pagkalat sa tibuok palibot. We also have clean air practices in transportation. So we all know na ang transportation, it is one of the largest contributor in air pollution. So this is because ang mga sakyanan is gagamit sila og gasoline and diesel. So when vehicles burn gasoline or diesel, they release carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxide, and particulate matter or kining mga mixed substances like solid and liquid, which is it is left suspended in the air. Clean air practices include promoting public transportation, like instead of using your own vehicle, para ma-reduce nimo ang pollution is magsakay na lang ka og bus or trains para moadto sa imuhang moadto sa school, moadto sa work, para mas ma-minimize ang air pollution. So, another is encouraging biking and walking, especially if duol raman ang imuhang adtuan. So, we also have clean air practices in industries. So, ang mga factories o mga power plants, mo sila may kusog ayo mag-produce og smoke and fumes and chemical gases from burning fuel or processing materials. So, clean air management involves using pollution control devices like the scrubber system. So, kining scrubber system, this is used to remove harmful materials from industrial exhaust gases before they are released into the environment. So, we can also switch to cleaner energy sources like the natural gas or the renewable energy. Lastly, we have clean air practices at home. So, sa sulod sa atong balay is naagi hapoy pollution. It is caused by the smokes emitted from cooking or pagmanigarilyo, or even gikan sa poor ventilation or sa cleaning chemicals or sa air fresheners and molds. So, para to keep air clean at home, we can use proper ventilations like i-open ang mga window and using exhaust fans. We can also use air purifiers to filter dust and smoke. So, another is to avoid smoking indoors and to use eco-friendly cleaning products. So, in conclusion, clean air management is really important for our health to avoid catching any illness or diseases. So, it also helps to protect the ecosystem and fight climate change. So, kung kita tanan is mag-work ta together, we can strive to have and to maintain a good quality of air, which is needed for both us humans, the animals, and also the whole planet.